Hello and welcome to my video on how I wrap my yarn into a ball. So I've had a lot of requests for this tutorial, and just so you know, this is nothing fancy. This is just an easy way I like to do it. And I don't prefer center pole balls or cakes or skeins. I just like a regular ball that when I pull the yarn, it just pulls right out. And then if I need to frog my work, I can just wrap the yarn right back around my ball. All right, so what I do is I pinch the yarn between my left thumb and pointer finger, holding my pointer finger and middle finger together. I'm wrapping the yarn behind them and then up. And I just keep doing that for quite a while. Until it gets pretty thick. So I would say I'll wrap a few more times and then call that good. And then I take the wrapped yarn off of my fingers, and then I kind of hold it with my right hand, and I'm going to wrap around this way for quite a few times until that wrap is pretty thick too. All right, so once I have that pretty thick, then I hold it like this, and then now I'm going to start wrapping this way, just a few times. And then I turn it and start wrapping this way again. And now I'm going to kind of cross over and do a few wraps. And then the other way, cross over and do a few. And I'm kind of just wrapping a few times and then rotating and wrapping in another direction. All right, and then once I feel like I got it pretty thick around that way, I spin it and hold my yarn, and I'll start wrapping this way now. A few times, and then turn, kind of rotate it, and start wrapping in another direction. So I kind of just made a little cross pattern there. So now again, I'm gonna turn and start wrapping this way a few times. Hold that and turn again. And I'm going to do another cross pattern. Now by wrapping it this way. And then rotate it again. And now wrap this way. A few times. Hold the yarn, rotate my ball, and start wrapping this way until I got a nice little cross here, and then I rotate and do it again. So I just keep repeating that over and over until all of my yarn is wrapped into a ball. All right, and so I'll try to explain the reason why I like to wrap my yarn this way. Let's say I frogged all my work and this is all my yarn that I frogged. Well, if you have a center pole ball, you can't just stuff it back into the center of your ball. So after I frog my work, then I just, repeat this cycle of wrapping a few times, holding the yarn, rotating, and wrapping again. And then rotating and doing that on another side of my yarn ball. And that is how I like to make my yarn balls. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and thank you for watching.